2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. But hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
And this one will be for bogey. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal.
And there it goes from the sand. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. And the third hole here at Old Marina Golf Club looks very familiar, Rich. Par 4, playing 444 yards.
Luke, if you're a fan of Pebble Beach Golf Links, you're absolutely going to love this hole. Just 444 yards from the back tees. Driver really isn't necessary as there is out of bounds over on the right-hand side that comes into play in a hurry. Just avoid the bunkers on the left-hand side. Find the fairway. Second shot plays slightly uphill. It actually looks like an infinite edge pool. It's really difficult to judge distance control with that second shot. Still a great hole, one that you dearly love to make birdie on.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. Oh, so close. This one's for birdie. Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 2 under. Let's take a look at Justin Rose, shall we? So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And we've arrived at a par 3. Choosing the 9-iron here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
An opportunity for a birdie here. Ah, the birdie just slides by. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Time to tee off at the 6th. Looks like they put a good pass on that one. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. Nice out the rough here.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. A bit too much pace on that one.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
For the par.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Looking at a par 5 here. Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 5-wood.
Oh, right by the hole.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Ooh, right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Sitting at -1, currently tied for top spot. Opting for the 9-iron. This one is right down the pipe.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Time to face a par 4 now. Here we are, Rich, a wonderful opportunity on the table. The chance to go back-to-back. Just how big would that be?
Obviously massive, but I'm very impressed. They've put themselves in a position to win for the 2nd week in a row. Impressive.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Ooh. 7 feet to the cup. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently 1 under for the event. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Well struck. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. A birdie putt awaits.
Okay, steady now. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. This is from miles away. No, that's too bad. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Putt is underway.
And there it is. And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Leading by a shot after that hole. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich. That was absolutely murdered. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7.
A tidy looking shot, that one. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And this shot from about 150 yards out.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Yeah, quality shot that.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
It's just about 3 feet away. And now that finds him in first place. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it, though.
Sitting at 3 under par. Currently in the lead.
That could play.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
It was on a good line. Big putt for par coming up. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Well, Rich, don't know about you, but my eyes are wide open standing here on the 17th tee of the Old Marina Golf Club.
Every player is going to be salivating to get here. This could be the easiest hole by a long shot on this golf course. The fairway, massive, most generous fairway out here. Second shot, a little bit uphill, but let's face it, just 506 yards, slightly uphill. I promise you, every player in this field is thinking eagle and nothing but.
Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. Oh, just missed. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be. Opting for the 5-iron.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
It's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? All right, not the end of the world, but this is a putt they want to make if they're to close it out. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Well, you've got to take your hat off to them, Rich. Just an outstanding performance this week.
A sensational victory this week here, Luke. This player was on top of their game all week long. What a week it was.
And Rich, I think you mentioned earlier that this player was your favourite. Well picked.
Listen, it's not a hard pick, is it? This player has consistently been there all season long. There's no reason why not to pick them to win. They just make me look smart. That's about it.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, or maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Well, that'll play.
And now over to Tony Finau.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, you know you want to.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good. That dog will hunt.
Second shot here on the 4th. Yeah, that one's looking good. That should set up another chance. A chance to get one under the card with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Was that a rush of blood? There's a putt of about 6 feet coming up.
Nice little par putt here.
Yeah, we'll take that.
And that makes him tied for first. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical. And that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Ouch, that hurts.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 6th, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
A perfect little fade. Okay, time to return to the action. Time for the 5th shot.
He leads the field by a stroke.
Oh, well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Currently at +1 for the day. The par 4 7th, a little dogleg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? Putting for birdie. Oh, that's frustrating. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
Just one off the lead after that hole. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
That putt went a bit long there.
And this putt for a share of the lead. Oh, so close. And this one is for bogey. And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
So, after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. The par 5 9th is a monster over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
Getting ready to play their third.
And just 1 shot off the lead.
Atta boy, good shot. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Ooh. This putt to move into a share of second place. And in it goes for the par. And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
1 back, 9 to go, Luke. This is getting interesting.
As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
And this putt to move into first place.
Hey, nice looking line. Ooh. This is a par putt. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Well, what could have been with that putt? Luke could have taken the lead. Not to be.
Not a bad play, that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Okay, steady now.
Putting for a par now. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
All right, Rich. The par 5 13th. So much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
Well, this one's going right at the flag.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, what a shame it didn't drop. But that looked good the whole way. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
It was on a good line. Didn't quite hit it, did you?
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Currently has a share of second place. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. 2 over for the day. Tied for second place. Going with the 8-iron here.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
How close was that to going down? Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Just didn't drop.
This one for bogey.
And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Going with the hybrid. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Ooh, right by the hole. This putt is of 9 feet. You know what they say, never up, never in.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
That's a good putt to hole for a bogey.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
16th, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move.
This putt for a spot in the top 5.
Oh, just missed. 13 feet to the hole. That's frustrating. This is a bogey putt coming up. Now 4 back after that hole. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
It's just about 3 feet away. Ouch, that hurts. And this one is for his par.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And that's now 5 over for the round. Well, the finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
Time now for the 4th shot. 4 strokes off the lead. How about those hands? The hands of a surgeon. A great way to close out the day with a little chip in.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Oh, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Oh, yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Well, Rich, we had high expectations for this player early, but sadly, no win in the end.
No, they just couldn't quite get their game going in the final round. Unfortunately, comes up a little bit short, but what can I say? Another solid performance.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.